Hi, I'm David Meniane, CEO for CarParts.com, and welcome to The Engine. Today, I'm going to be talking to Sherry Liu, our VP of Global Supply Chain. Sherry, welcome.
Thank you for having me, David.
So tell me a little more about your story. So when did you join the company? What have you been up to for the last decade? And what do you do today?
Yes, I have been with the company for over a decade. I joined the company like 15, 16 years ago. When I joined, I really don't know anything about auto parts, but I have to say, I have been very fortunate to have a lot of mentors like you and Lev and support group to help me to learn through the process, learn the industry. And I, take it from there. I started with inventory analyst and joined the sourcing, joined doing the product assortment merchandising team. And now I am managing the replenishment and logistics department.
Okay. Tell me about how you got the role, how you got your promotion, and what it was like kind of building a department from scratch.
When Lev and David first approached me with a role, I was a little bit hesitant, just to be honest. But they told me this is the area we need someone who knows the company, who knows the industry, who knows the vendor to help us to kind of build it from scratch. So they kind of keep on pushing me, and then here I am. So actually, I'm very appreciative with the opportunity for sure.
So I think you're embellishing the story a little bit. From what I remember, you didn't want the job. Tell me why. And tell me what changed your mind.
Yes, at first I didn't really want the job. It was probably the toughest time in my whole entire career. Tough is, I was doing dual responsibility. I was also going for school at the same time to get my MBA. Yeah, like I said, I look back, the first year was tough. For everyone who knows David and Lev, you guys know they have very high standard on everything. So they push you, but I think also with that pushing and make you deliver more than what you think you are capable of.
So you were very comfortable in your old role. We saw an opportunity to build a new department from scratch around purchasing, logistics, trade compliance, and a lot more. And so looking back, was it the right decision?
It was the right decision.
Tell me a little more about your team. Tell me about what they do, how your team is structured, how you're managing them today.
My team has really divided into two groups. The very first one is the replenishment. It's basically take the inventory plan and we execute and get the products in. The other one is inbound logistics. We brought in Julius, director of logistics, and also trade compliance. And really trade compliance is something we actually really set it up for the company the very first time last year, and it has been amazing. We now have 2 licensed custom broker, Tim and Patrick, and they have been really doing an amazing job.
And what are some of the areas of opportunities that you see post-COVID?
The whole world shut down. What are we gonna do? I got a team of 70 people I have to manage. How do you really make sure they're okay? The anxiety they're going through, the uncertainty, and also create that bonding environment. I'm very proud of my team that ever since day one from working from home, we have daily check-in with everyone. I think that was a good format to keep everyone informed on what they're doing, what obstacles they're going through. That really creates that continuous bonding with the team. We also do a little bit exciting things throughout the week. Is that every Friday we'll do a daily check-in. We'll do a different things. I would say, okay, what's your craving or what's your goal for the new year?
So it's every Friday because I only got invited once.
You're too busy. Yes, it is every Friday, and then we actually take a picture every Friday, and I'm trying to build a kind of like a video story of the journey we have gone through together with the team.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope I get another invite. Tell me a little more about how the trade compliance team was built and how it started.
Right now, we're importing almost 4,000 containers. But before that, even we do 2,000 containers, we didn't really have an in-house trade compliance team. Everyone should know it's very complicated to know how you classify the products, making sure you do the right thing, follow the law. And David says supply drives the demand. So if you do not have supply, you don't have inventory, you cannot have a sales.
The team is getting bigger and bigger, and
Absolutely.
we find that a lot of the areas of the business that we need to become core competencies, we end up doing it in-house, and the results have been amazing.
Very fortunate to have a very strong team helping us in the different area. I look back about how amazing turnaround year we have as a company. There's no doubt it's all the efforts, all the hard work coming from the entire team in my department. So I want to really thank them, not quitting and get after it, and then believe in the dream we all have, and just execute and just execute it.
So tell me, what keeps you up at night these days?
Logistic disruptions. Basically, pandemic not just turned our life upside down, but really the whole infrastructure of logistic. Everyone stay at home, the import volume goes a lot higher, basically double. And the US infrastructure is not built to handle that volume. So, there's a lot of disruptions. As we continue seeing the record-breaking sales, my thing is like, don't burn my inventory. Oh my God, my inventory is gone. So, really making sure the supply coming through is trying to really keep me up at night. And I told my team every day, I said, our job is keep the supply coming through, get the ship as soon as possible. And logistics team's job is making sure we get a container and not paying huge high premium.
And so what are you excited about these days?
Coming back to the office soon, and then really feel again the vibe in the office. I think the very first year, what really make us accomplish was you can feel the drive, the passion from everyone in the office. I think as vaccine rolling out, people are more comfortable coming out. I mean, me personally, I'm more comfortable coming out. I think I'm more excited, get back to the office and then working closely with everyone and then trying to build a billion-dollar company.
I agree with you. I miss the vibe. I miss having everyone in the office. I miss having these side conversations, talking about, challenges and opportunities and coming up with solutions on the fly. That's definitely the part of the business that I miss the most. Is it safe to say you get after it and you don't quit?
Yes, you can definitely, but that's your word. So I don't want to take it away from you. You got a trademark for that.
It's okay. They're not mine. They're for everyone to use.
Yeah, so get after it and don't quit.
Awesome. All right, Sherry, it was a great conversation. I appreciate your time. Now back to work.
All right, will do. Thanks.